90 and 100 kilo bout. So yeah, we're going to finish out with some big boys at the very end of tonight. But currently we are on fight number 24 of 31. So, okay, you asked about the men's fights this evening. Yes, you'll see some in a bit, but we're going to finish out with 2 more women's bouts for this last weight class of 75 kilos. These are quarterfinals.
Now we have India in red and Algeria in blue, right?
Yeah, so India, Shivani in red, and in blue, Algeria, Rahima, Heriche. Aggressive, very aggressive. We're seeing some action, pressing forward. I feel like in the heavier weight classes, whether it's the men's heavyweight divisions or the women's heavyweight divisions, something to be concerned about is your gas tank, right? If you come out and scramble really fast, the lighter fighters tend to have that long gas tank. A lot of them can do this forever. The heavyweights, it takes a lot of energy just to move the body around. So they want to be careful, be more shot selective, right? There's a good takedown defense from Red.
Just to move himself around, herself around,
exactly,
right?
just to bounce on the calves. And you see the tempo, slower bounce, right? Because the size, and that makes sense. That's how it should be. Heavyweights move a little differently than lightweights. We always have exceptions. There's always the Muhammad Alis that defy physics. But in general, you're going to want to sit down on your shots and deliver that power that you have because of the mass of your body. Move, smooth but calm, slower tempo, and then explode with hard punches, hard kicks. You know, you tend to not see where the guy's not going to bounce on the outside and throw his jab all day, for instance, if we're boxing, right? We're going to get right to that cross, right to that hook if we see if we can sit somebody down. And a warning for India for passive holding. And the fighter's not listening. And she got a warning, which is 2 points, because she went before the ref said Kaisher. I will say some of the pacing has been a little confusing sometimes, I think, for them too. The referees are stepping back. I like to stay in between them, and as I step back, I say Kaisher, so that I immediately give them the visual of each other and the sound. When you step back, these fighters are just so in the zone, they'll just walk forward and hit each other. It's why you stand in their way while you say round 1, DG. You have your hands out in between them so that they can't go after each other. I've seen fighters who don't know the language, right? DG, what does that mean? So they're so nervous, and the ref says DG, and they jump in with a front kick or roundhouse kick, and now they've just caused a penalty. But as a platform referee, I can help by being in between. The Chinese visual signals actually make a lot of sense. If you notice, his hand goes out in between to split them when he says ting, and he brings 2 hands together to say Kaisher. It literally shows you, you two go together, begin, fight. See, ching, hand out. Now watch. He's saying listen, right? Informing him to listen because they keep going. And yeah, that like that. See, he was in the way, and as he moves, he says it, and you know to go. And again, we've got kind of a slower bout. And Red has to be careful. Red is down, down at the same time. It was pretty close, though, that Red might be down first. So
we have the score. Yeah, we have the score. India is in front.
Yeah, India's up right now over Algeria.
Up.
10 seconds.
We're at a good distance, right? Yeah.
Yeah, India's safe right now from her position.
So Shivani won the first round.
I agree a little more with the 7-6 score. And the reason why is not even so necessarily how close. I wasn't really tracking well how close they were. But on effectiveness, I did not see, personally, double-digit scoring effective punches. These are 75-kilo women. They're going to move
It's
slower.
like
but the impact.
100 kilo guy, right?
Yeah, that's the equivalent. When the impact
90.
happens, I want to see it, hear it, just like we said for the smaller fighters. And we saw, for instance, your favorite, your Chinese tiger fighter, one weight class down, right? Look at the power and explosivity. Look at Iran, one weight class down, the power. No doubt, when she threw a punch, you
Athletes
knew.
prepare for
Yes.
it.
It landed, it landed. And here, I felt like there isn't that snap that I want to see on some of the shots. So for me, I want to see them be a little bit sharper with their punches and a little more effective. And we talked about this in the previous fight too, where the looping shots, you know, it's like, does that score? Well, did the glove hit the head? We can be really literal and say the glove hit the head. But did the glove hit the head with the right force, focus, and thing as effective? Good spinning back fist attempt.
Good timing, but
Yeah.
not fast enough.
You know, did the kick pop into the chest protector or move the leg or make the snap? That's what we want to see. And that could be hard judging because everything looks different at each weight class and each gender, so it's hard. So we got an appointed attack, but Red put some punches on her. Body kick there. Very long on the clinch there, in my opinion. Front kick. And a level change. And nothing scoring there with the clinch striking. There was a jab that snapped the head back. Part of that was because Algeria was pushing him, at least effective. And there you go, a spinning back fist that knocked the mouth guard out of India. So we see some impact. We see some movement. So that's good.
She hit it with the arm. That's why we didn't hear.
Yeah, it was more down to the cuff
Yes.
of the glove. But that is still legal. They can't hit
And
with
it
the
hurts.
elbow, but
It
it's
hurts a
legal
lot.
and it will score if it's got the cuff of the glove there. Good takedown attempt. Now, I think India might be in trouble. If that's her mouth guard again, she might lose a point to this because she wasn't being hit. She was wrestling, hopping back.
No.
Is it India or Algeria? Oh, she's
I
got it.
think-
No. It's not. She's pointing to it.
Yeah, it was.
this
It was from Algeria.
Oh, is it from Algeria?
Yeah.
Okay, she was pointing to say it was. I thought she was saying, no, it's not
yeah,
mine. I
that's
have
here.
it. Okay, so yeah, Algeria. She's gonna get that warning. Yep. That penalty. That's a technical foul. So personal fouls, kicking in the groin, these types of things, you can only get 2 of those in a round and 3 of those in a fight, and you're disqualified. So technical fouls, you can rack them up all day. So you can just give your opponent, but you keep spitting your mouth guard out. Okay, give him points, right? So we've got someone in our chat asking if there are any semifinals today. We have some round robin bouts.
Yes.
So yeah, technically kind of in there if it's a round robin, which means there's 3. So they must go against each other and do the round robin play. So yes, we'll have a few round robin bouts in the men. Good question, my friends.
We have 3 to be precise.
Yeah. Good counter kick there. And again, I think India went plenty far.
I'm sure now.
She definitely won it.
I
Second
think
round.
so too,
Red
but
side.
now I'm sure.
And I didn't see much effective from Blue. Again, it's always hard with because you have to judge it against what you're seeing in the tournament, in the competition too. Because people will go crazy if you say, oh, I only gave you 3 points. They're like, I threw 50 punches, I hit. But we also have to do this sometimes with the small kids. They don't have
Winner of
the
this
accuracy
bout,
and they're kind of loop the punches and
Shivani
stuff.
from
You
India.
don't want to give them millions and millions of points. It shouldn't be a 30-point bout, you know. So it's a tough one to judge there because the fighters were a bit fatigued. You know, they weren't
Now, for our
rocketing their
next bout.
punches from their